Und hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Honkai und wir machen hier weiter mit der nächsten Mission. Hier scheint keine Kiste zu sein, also suchen wir weiter. Hier sollten 2 Kisten sein. Schauen wir mal, ob wir die finden. Und da ist eine.
Seek, and you will find.
Und komme ich durch, gut.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Aha. Unter.
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castor has already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Finon hat es hier eine große Nummer.
Oh, please stop.
Ach, hör auf.
Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Halbgott.
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Bisher wurden 6 Kernflammen zurückerobert. Ihr habt also schon die Hälfte eures Weges hinter euch.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Trevi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
While Trebi, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Trebi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
Das hast du also damit gemeint, dass du von der Kernflamme gesprochen hast.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following.
Mission?
Die Mission.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Okay. Der Tag ist still und die Dunkelheit hat Einzug gehalten. Flammen lodern Höhe und Trommeln klingeln wie brassender Regen. Krieger ertränkt mit goldenem Blut, ihre Mäntel zerrissen. Bronzen ist ein Schild und die Messing halt meine Trauer. Mhm. So ein Lauchstein, also den hab ich. Den kenne ich auch. Ein Tor der Unendlichkeit. Mhm. Götter und Sterbliche. Aha, hier kann ich also alles eingeben. Level 7. Eidolon. Ach, bis 10 geht bloß. Lustig.
So, did you hear?
Also, hast du sie gehört? Das habe ich.
First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for... All right, that's enough of my... If you still harbor doubts...
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire...
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become armed with courage and unwavering resolve. Our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, It will be a momentous... The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose...
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
Ja, mach das mal. Verena, ich überlasse dir die endgültige Entscheidung. Du lässt mich entscheiden, ehrlich?
That's wonderful to hear. I've always believed that once we triumph in the battle against Nika...
Lord Finon.
My apology. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust it.
Nun, das war eine Menge Drama für einen Tag. Lass uns gehen, danke. Sicherung können wir uns zumindest einen Augenblick Ruhe gönnen, ohne uns Sorgen zu machen. Das habe ich beinahe vergessen. Die Idee.
This haven of memories.
Ich bin da meine Feinde. Schlau.
Every moment is like...
Eine Nacht auch schon. Gute Nacht. Heute war ein ereignisreicher Tag. Was? Habe ich etwas im Gesicht? Mehr als in den 3 letzten Welten zusammen. Nun, wenn unsere redselige Freundin nicht dabei ist, muss irgendjemand ihren Platz einnehmen. Aber es war auch für mich ein langer Tag. Gehen wir schnell durch, was alles passiert ist. Verstanden. In schätzungsweise 20 Systemstunden haben wir uns in den Anlage in Amphorius vertraut gemacht und Verbindungen zu den Einheimischen aufgebaut. Ein guter Anfang. Aber mich beschleicht das Gefühl, dass sich hinter all dem noch mehr verbirgt. Anders als erwartet bilden auch die Erben von Tyros keine geschlossene Front. Es ist jetzt zu spät, uns zu verdrücken. Nimm dir nicht zu Herzen, was gesagt hat. Sie hat uns sehr plötzlich verbal attackiert. Möglich hatte sie einen guten Grund dafür. Auch wenn es uns viele Zweifel plagen, können wir nur unser Bestes tun. Beim Trailblaze gibt es schließlich keine richtige Antwort. Wir nur in diese Welt eintauchen und einen Schritt nach dem anderen tun. Es sind noch viele Fragen offen, aber mein Gehirn ist zu erschöpft, um darüber nachzudenken. Pfeinon hat recht. Lassen wir uns für heute gut sein. Morgen ist ein anderer Tag. Schlafenszeit. Währenddessen.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important.
Das ist unwichtig.
You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anforius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggie, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
Was war das für ein Geräusch? Geräusch wie das welches? Wer spricht da? Beruhig dich, beruhig dich. Diesmal, nächstes Mal. Sag mir, wer du bist. Wer? Wer ist du, ich? Wer bin ich? Zerbrochen, verloren, wohl vollständig. Schlafen, geh schlafen. Stören sollte nicht. Träume ich? Es ist, als hätte echt die ganze Nacht irgendwie Stimme in meinen Kopf gehört. Ich sollte besser den Haaren davon erzählen. Annie, bist du wach? Wird langsam Zeit. Bist du schon lange wach? Ja, ich wache schnell auf, wenn es draußen so grell ist. Der Himmel ist schon seit unserer Ankunft in der heiligen Stadt so hell. Hast du gut geschlafen? Ich habe geträumt. Eine Stimme? Wieder die Stimme des Stellerons, oder? Sie hat geklungen wie ein Tier, aber irgendwie konnte sie verstehen. Also war es kein Albtraum, aber sei vorsichtig, womöglich will es dich einlullen. Soll es dir notieren, woran du dich erinnern kannst. Womöglich hat dieser seltene Traum mit den Regeln der Welt zu tun. Während du geschlafen hast, habe ich nachgedacht. Ich glaube, unser dringendstes Anliegen ist immer noch, wie die Menschen in Virus, das was hinter dem Himmel liegt. Leider wird es uns wahrscheinlich weiß sein, mit dem Express Kontakt aufzunehmen. Ja, im schlimmsten Fall lässt sich die Tür nur von einer Seite öffnen. Sie gewährt Einlass, aber keinen Ausgang. Eine neue Nachricht. Was Nachrichten halt. Habt ihr bei euch gut ausgeruht? Nicht gut geschlafen. Das ist ja die Wahrheit. Es ist nicht gut. Gibt es ein Problem mit dem Badezimmer? Das Zimmer ist perfekt. Mich gestern einfach zu sehr angestrengt gibt. Ich habe gute Neuigkeiten. Ja. Schade. Das ist nicht dringend.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
Ach, da ist die Kiste. Komm ich hier durch, oh. Möchte geplättet werden. Noch gar nicht. Schade. Das geht doch nicht. Nur einen schönen Tag.
Hey, great to see you here.
Ah, freut mich sehr, dich hier zu sehen.
Trusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
Bist du das immer noch nicht gewohnt? Es ist das Schicksal eines Rollerblazers.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. His pride waning, but his might endures.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Castris, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
Ich verstehe.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
She excels in wielding a range of weapons, and her flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint... Would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Ja,
I
klar.
have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Mydemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nigador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaia from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread...
Ich komme mal von der anderen Seite. Was über mir? Ich guck mal über mir. Und tschüss.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Munition.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos!
Jo.
Woohoo! Snowy, deep, let's fly together! All the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright,
Boring.
let's open a gate! Century Gate!
Were you expecting actual city gates? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in M4.
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Was soll bloß was sagen?
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, Dee, and Newbie Little Gray, are you all ready?
Noobi. Alles klar. Ich bin kein Noob.
Slay, slay!
Faktorieren das mit.
Stand still and listen up. We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysos heirs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority,
give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends. And throw open all gates that lead to...
It's quieter than I expected.
Also, was ich erwartet
It's
hatte.
corrupted,
Das ist
but still
verdorben.
familiar.
Vertraut.
This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikodor's own lands are on the verge of collapse.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that a Goliath... This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working... Think whatever you want.
Denk, was du willst.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Are you scared?
Hast du
Still not
Angst?
too late to run.
Jetzt haben beide Angst, oder was?
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back... Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos.
Die endlose Treppe. Ich wollte doch. Ja, also nicht.
Stream forward, gleam of old flames.
There. Once we pass through that gate,
Nach vorne.
we'll be in the
Weil wir
Acropolis.
durch dieses Tor hindurch sein, sind wir in der Akropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into...
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by
No wonder it's so fragile.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power. Oh, Treeby taught you how? I have to say that the ability to perform miracles is innate. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer. But since you volunteered, please be my guest. Amazing! You do have the touch.
Du hast das Händchen dafür, na klar, ich dann. Irgendwo höre ich eine Kiste.
And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Das macht doch nichts. Ich wollte auch eine Kiste. Ja.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Okay, Frau. Hallo. Auf geht's darin. Ja. Sehr schön.
Stream forth. Gleam of old
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge. Look, in the sky. That's...
The blade of fury. Even if the world lay shattered.
It's... magnificent.
Beeindruckend.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikidor used to destroy Aquala's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikidor's hand, becoming such as the Titan's conquest. Nikidor, the Titankin. And the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even...
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by cast...
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match, just you and me? Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another...
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikidor.
Interesting. I accept.
Die Schiedsrichterin.
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline. Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
Untersuchen. Ja.
Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go. We're going to...
A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
It's better to make no move. Never cease it.
Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed.
Junge.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more should take.
That's half the work.
I'm honored by your presence, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Still water to the place.
We have the upper hand. Yin and yang.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Damn.
That's 2 down. Not a... We fought them together, so naturally I can only... Don't worry, mighty... Did you... Nothing is more... Now that we've sent him away... We've been both friends and foes since the day we met. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition.
Strategy. Buddel, 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 buddel. So, zu Ende gebuddelt. Nun, das war's hier nämlich für die Folge. Und man sieht sich nächste Woche wieder. Bis dann, tschüss.